So when you hear the name Baba Yaga, what comes to mind? Probably some creepy witch in a forest, right? Well, what if I told you that in Slavic folklore, that's not even half the story? Today, we're going to peel back those layers and find out who she really is, a guardian of the entire cosmic cycle. I mean, it's the classic setup we all know. You've got your good guy, you've got your bad guy, and they're locked in this epic battle. It's simple, it's clean, and it's pretty much how most myths we grow up with tend to work. But here's where things get really interesting. What if there's a third player in the game? Someone who isn't on Team Hero or Team Villain. Someone who's more like a cosmic referee, making sure that everyone, good and evil, plays by the fundamental rules of the universe. And that brings us right to the heart of this whole thing, this idea of a mythological triad. So forget good versus evil for just a minute. Instead, picture a three-legged stool. You got these three core pillars, these archetypes, all held in this perfect, necessary tension that keeps the world spinning.
Okay, so let's break down this cosmic triangle. You've got Ivan Tsarevich, our hero. He's all about the earthly world, about restoring balance. Then you've got Koschei the Deathless, the villain. His whole deal is unnatural stagnation, stopping the flow of life. But look right there, in the middle. That's Baba Yaga. She's the guardian of the threshold. Not a hero, not a villain. Her one and only job is to uphold the ancient laws of nature. So let's really zoom in on Baba Yaga, because her role is just so fascinating. Her entire identity is built around being this guardian of the threshold. She's the ultimate gatekeeper, standing at the boundary between worlds. And her whole setup just screams gatekeeper, doesn't it? Her famous hut on chicken legs. That's not just some quirky, spooky detail. It's her mobile command center, and it stands right on the border between the world of the living and the realm of the dead. She's the enforcer of that border. She's not good, she's not evil, she's neutral, a cosmic judge making sure the rules of existence are followed. Now, to really get this, you have to understand this core concept, the debt of existence. Think of it this way. Your life isn't something you actually own. It's a loan from Mother Earth. And like any loan, it has to be paid back. Death? That's just you repaying the debt, returning your energy back to the great cycle. It's sacred, and it is absolutely non-negotiable.
So, what happens when someone decides they're not going to pay back that loan? When someone tries to cheat the system? Well, that's where we meet our villain, Koschei the Deathless. He isn't just evil, he's a fundamental problem, a glitch in the natural order of things.
This quote just nails it. Koschei's immortality isn't some cool superpower. It's a systemic error, a bug in the code of reality. By refusing to die, he's violating the most basic contract that all living things have with the Earth. And that is an offense that the system itself just cannot ignore.
And just look at the contrast between them. It's wild. Baba Yaga, the one we're supposed to be afraid of, lives in total harmony with death. It's her day job. But then you have Koschei, who seems all-powerful. And what does he do? He spends every single moment hiding from death, living in what the stories call lingering conscious torment. He is terrified of the very thing Yaga guards.
I absolutely love this way of describing him. He's a winter that refuses to yield to spring. Just imagine that for a second. A winter that never, ever ends. Nothing new can grow. There's no renewal, just endless frozen stagnation. That's Koschei. His very existence is poisoning the land by preventing the seasons from turning. Okay, so Koschei is the problem, and Ivan the hero is the guy who has to fix it. So where does Baba Yaga fit in? Well, she's the catalyst. But, and this is a huge but, her help is never free. It has to be earned.
And the help she offers is absolutely game-changing. We're talking about vital intel. She's the only one who knows where Koschei has hidden his soul, out on the mythical island of Buyan. She can give the hero a magical horse that talks and can outrun the wind. She's basically holding all the cheat codes the hero needs to win.
But to get those cheat codes, the hero has to prove he's worthy. Baba Yaga gives him these impossible tasks, like herding invisible mares. These aren't just random chores, though. They're tests to see if he can be a manager of harmony, if he can work with nature instead of against it. He has to show respect for the very cycle he claims he wants to restore.
So once our hero proves himself, Baba Yaga's intervention is like flipping a switch. The entire system kicks into self-correction mode.
And this, right here, is probably the most important thing to get about her. Her neutrality is her superpower. She doesn't help Ivan because he's a good guy or because she likes him. She helps him because Koschei's existence
is a glitch, and she's the guardian of the system. This isn't about morality, it's about system integrity.
Her job is to facilitate what the myths call the inevitability of correction. What a great phrase, right? She's there to make sure that any bug in the world's design, no matter how powerful, gets fixed so that the great cycle of life, death, and rebirth can keep going. The wasteland created by the Deathless One has to be reclaimed.
And that's the profound lesson at the heart of all this. Koschei's desperate attempt to hoard his life and escape the cycle, well, that was his ultimate weakness. The hero learns, with Yaga's guidance, that the only way to beat someone who can't die is to be someone who isn't afraid to. True strength isn't about transcending the cycle, it's about accepting your place in it.
And all of this leaves us with a pretty big question to think about. If Koschei's a glitch that causes stagnation, what are the glitches in our modern world that disrupt the natural cycles of renewal? And maybe more importantly, who or what are the guardians working to correct them today?